Hello. The real reason I'm doing this is because I figure if I started a live stream, the traffic would immediately start back up. Been sitting here for probably 45 minutes, I think. Yeah, it is a pretty sky. As we drift through the... Oh, do you see that lightning? Do you guys see that lightning? I caught lightning on camera. It's very rare to catch lightning on camera, especially during a sunset. How is it still daytime? Still daytime here in the land of enchantment. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Also, there's a New Mexico license plate. The land of enchantment and traffic jams. No, something's wrong. I don't want to make light of it because I don't know what's wrong. It could be. I think there's a car accident. Hopefully everyone's okay. No, we're not on Route 66. I don't have anything better to do than to talk to you guys. Oh, look, I got my hand over the lens like I always do. The sky is beautiful. At least there's that. I wanted to get in early tonight. I'm only an hour away from my destination. Thought I was going to get in a little bit early. I'm still going to... I have no idea when I'm getting in, actually. We've been stuck here. Yeah, some people have turned around, but I'm like, I looked on the map. I don't even see, like, any other roads. Like, I don't know that it would actually be faster to try to go some other way. I don't know any other way to go. Oh. Jeffrey Koth, thank you for the super chat. Says, how do you feel about the Phantom Theater new dark ride at Kings Island next year? I'd love if they would let me film it. I'm definitely going to have to try to talk to someone at in PR. Ryan says, liked the chest mount for filming The Conjuring. A lot of people were complaining about it in the comment section. I thought it would be a good haunt to do it in. You know, that was Six Flags' harness. They offered it to me. Of course, I want to show the haunt, but I thought it would be just something different because I had shown that the Conjuring haunt was very similar to the one at Six Flags Over Texas. So I figured I'd show that out. Johnny Strain, thank you for the super chat. CJ Pumpkinhead, so you check out Bob's World in Port Isabella, Texas. I think I've heard of Bob's World, but I've not been there. 360 VR, I don't know. There's no, like, good way to, like, show off 360 footage. Dave said it made him nauseous? What about it made you nauseous? Isn't it like, I don't know, the movements, I guess? Jason Michigan says Falcon's Fury is playing. Yeah, I'm going to get on Falcon's Fury. Savage Mister, how are you doing? Ran into Savage Mister at Six Flags Over Texas. And then when I was at Six Flags Fiesta, someone thought I was Savage Mister. Dusty Bunny, thank you for the super chat. You ever thought of visiting Australia? I have not really given much thought to overseas travel at this point. How's the soon-to-be Mrs. Carpetbagger? Jen's doing good. She just went on her own solo trip to Myrtle Beach. If you guys want to check that out, check out those videos. They're over on her channel right now. Bethany H, thank you for the super chat. Any plans of going to Universal Horror Unleashed? Yes. 4 years ago, I said never to Falcon Theory. Yeah, I have observed it every time I went and looked at it every time. Every time I go there, I go look at it. John Odell, thank you for the super chat. Hey, the old oddity shows must in Kansas City. In case you didn't know, I didn't know. I've just not been. I've been not been keeping track of a lot of events because I just really wanted to focus on road trips this year. And it looks like you guys prefer the road trips too, because the road trips seem to get the most engagement. Ick the Troll King, how are you doing? Paid money to type that. I'm not stuck in the mud. Man, that was scary, being stuck in the mud. I was just driving on the road, and then it was just like, and I was just suddenly I'm in a jet ski. I'm just like, you could just feel the car slide and come to a stop. My spinning of my tires does nothing. Trisha Mortison, thank you for the super chat. I think people like coming along with the road trips. I think they like, the trip progressing day to day instead of just, different spots every day, here and there. That's what I'm learning. I don't do everything based up on analytics or what people like. In the end, I got to be true to myself and do what I like on this channel. But I do enjoy the feedback, and I do look. Do people like this? No, If people don't like it, and I'm not that big on it, then I'll cut it. Wondering what my upper arm tattoo is. It's got a lot of like cryptids and things like that, things that I've come across on my travels. Ooh. Kimberly M. Tav, thank you for the super chat. Says, thank you for kicking off spooky season. We're going full bore into spooky season. I'm hoping you guys enjoy it. Jerry Reichel, thank you for the super chat. Says, you are so much fun to hear and watch when you go to those haunted houses, and you have the best locations and videos. Thank you for all you do. Well, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the kind words as well. I enjoy, going to these haunted houses. I love it. I have a lot of fun doing that. Like I've said, some people don't like the videos. I think they think they're too loud and annoying, but I still do them because, a lot of people do like them, and I like making them. From the Freddy Fanta, the Quick Bow. I think, I have some of the Freddy. There's some of the Freddy Fanta right here. Blazed and Confused, thank you for the super chat. I do hope they clear the road. The longer we're waiting here makes me feel like something terrible has happened. Ryan said, I like how you segue in the haunted part of the night at the theme park. Yeah, I figure. It's weird to put the spooky intro during the daytime part, so have it kick in. Have it kick in when it's needed. Mr. Lundman's my company would like to invite you to the Art of the Brick exhibit. That's like a building block or Lego type event. Savage Interest says, I was honored to actually be in the haunted houses with you and get to hear the Carpetbagger scream firsthand. How was it firsthand? Suthius, thank you for the super chat. I had another viewer that saw me at the park and just wanted to walk through the haunt with me to get the full experience. Suthius, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Jacob, about a month and a half left for Halloween. What are your plans for the rest of the season? After Cali, love seeing the actors recognize you. I'm not sure. So this is kind of like my big, I wanted to get in early with the haunt stuff. That way those videos are out there. all season for people to watch when they feel like watching them. You know, it may be early for some people, but, you know, the videos are still going to be there when they're ready. Adventures with Keith, thank you for the super chat. Any thought on doing U.S. Tony from Boston to Newport? It's an idea. It's an idea. Dusty Bunny, thank you for the super chat. I'm watching since Slab City. Once upon a time, I camped at Slab City with my friend John from Exploration Unknown. Yeah, those Dambo trolls are popping up everywhere. Pretty soon, I'm just going to straight up not be able to keep up. There's lightning all around me. Yeah, I hope it's not like a weather thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's like electricity in the sky. Well, there was. Yeah, there are no haunts tonight. It's Monday. We'll get back to the haunts on Thursday. Can I get out and look? Yeah, I'm not gonna get out. See, people are turning around. That's not good. No, this is Jeff. We're in New Mexico. Not too far from West Texas. Took my car off to save gas? Oh, I don't want to swelter. Turn my headlights off? I'm fine, guys. Chill. Route 66 Centennial. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do Route 66. My plan is to do Route 66. I tried restarting it. It's not a problem. I'm just sitting here. I don't know what the problem is. I like the air conditioning. It's probably 80 degrees outside. Oh my gosh. Sometimes, like, people in the comment section act like I'm like I can't handle being alive. Like I'm just bumbling through life. Dave that loves Star Wars says, love your West Coast trip. It was so beautiful. Well, I'm on my way back to the West Coast. Suthius, thank you for the super chat. How's Equinox 2.0 treating you? Well, actually, this is Equinox 3.0, and so far, so good. I think my check oil light just came on again, though. I just got my oil changed. Oh, that can't be right. I thought my check oil light came on. But this says I got my oil. It was less than a month. It was August 26th. That wasn't very long ago. Oh my gosh. How long have I been in traffic? Ah, man, it's probably been about an hour now, to be honest with you. They have to let us through eventually. I assume this is kind of a small town. Like, it's not like we're not in like any major sort of city area. So, you know, small town. They have the resources they have. I do hope they are able to safely clear the road. Maybe the oil guy, forget, I don't know. I think he did, because maybe I'm just going crazy. Maybe I didn't see it today. town am I near? Oh, I don't even know. Because there was like a cop came by like really fast, like they were going to something. I saw a tow truck go up, but that was some time ago. Jeremy, thank you for the super chat. We're stuck in traffic, the land of enchantment, New Mexico. I don't know the cause. I don't know what happened. Isn't the Texas State Fair over? And no, I'm not going to it because I'm actually leaving. I don't know if I'll be back in Texas this year. See, they turned around. Oh, there's another tow truck. It starts in 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm not going to be in Texas. Texas is one of the state fairs that I would definitely revisit. I would definitely put that on my list of fairs that I would revisit in the future. Off the top of my head, you know, I think Ohio, Iowa, Kansas, Indiana, Illinois, Minnesota, Texas. I think those are all. They're good. There probably is some more I'm not thinking of, but those are definitely ones. Oh man, a third tow truck? Yikes! Oh, it might be a pileup. This might be like a bad. I don't know how out here in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico, we have this pileup. But yeah, I heard about WrestleMania. I guess it's just what it is. I guess there's bigger problems than where they have WrestleMania. Yeah, I didn't like. No, I don't have the drone. What highway am I on? Asked Jeff. It says 380. 380. Blazed and Confused. Thank you for the super chat. My wife is watching. Can you say hi to Jessica Dawn? Hello, Jessica Dawn. Thank you for the super chat. Right now, it's been a crazy year. Drove up and down both coasts. Did Hawaii and Alaska. Did a handful of cross-country trips. I'm overwhelmed. The thought of going to another country right now is overwhelming. I need to rest before I can think. Or I can think straight about doing that. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I just need to be able to make a sound decision. I'm not going to make it to Mothman. It's always a choice between Mothman or not opening night. And just the way things were coming together this year, I just felt like doing the opening night of Knott's and Dark Harbor. Jeremy says those funnel clouds in the distance. I think that's just rain. I mean, if that's a funnel cloud, I'm screwed, right? Like, there's not much I can do. Yeah, it does. There's like lightning everywhere. What do they say? Pink skies at night, sailor's delight. Pink sky in the morning, sailors take warning. Yeah, I didn't think they were funnel clouds. They weren't being twirly enough. Going to Gatlinburg, says Jay. Go to Earthquake the Ride first. Bringing back a Phantom Theater at Kings Island. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get permission to film. No online reports on what's going on. It looks like it's backed up a ways. I don't know if you guys can. Let me see if I can I zoom? Like, there's like lights stopped all the way up there. So, I don't know. And I just don't know about, like, turning around. I don't know where to go. I'm not from here. K Rose 82. Thank you for the super chat. We're going to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal this week. What was your favorite haunt? My boyfriend Alec and I love your content. Well, thank you so much. My favorite haunt was, I think, the Wyatt 6. Oh, yeah, you're right. Jeff just had a point that those would appear to be headlights, not taillights. So they're maybe stopped in the other direction. John, thank you for the super chat. So you used to do scenic design for Spooky World, New Hampshire. Thank you for coming a few years back. Wish I could say hi. Looking forward to more haunt videos. Well, thank you. And I'm thinking back. Spooky World in New Hampshire. Spooky World, New Hampshire. Didn't they have? I hope I'm thinking of the right spot. They had a New Year's Eve themed haunt. Is that true? They may not have that anymore. Alex Tisgros, thank you for the super chat. What were you like as a kid? Did you have spec skills? I don't think I had a lot of skills when I was a kid. A couple of car crashes reported outside of Tatum, New Mexico. Yeah, it's actually not like, it's not showing up on Google Maps. It's not like red like it gets. Sure be nice to get moving. I'd like to get some rest tonight. I gotta make it all the way to California in a couple days. So I was gonna get some sleep tonight. Jeff points out that my signal's good. Okay, my car just went off. That means I've been sitting here an hour. Yeah, it is good that I have the signal. Kevin Keeler says Fright Fest or Fright Kingdom in Nashua, New Hampshire, and Scree Fest at Canopy Lake Park. Yeah, I went to both those last year's. Alex Triscos says, what I meant was, your autism, did you have any unique talents or traits that served you well? What were the biggest challenges you faced? I faced a lot of challenges as a kid. Just a lot of anxiety, a lot of not knowing how to connect with people good. I was bullied a lot as a kid. I didn't really I don't think I had any skills that were like really recognized at the time. I think my parents said I was creative. You know, when I was a little kid, I wanted to be an author. I wanted to write stories. But it was in later life, I think I found ways to make it work for me, where I could turn, those intense thoughts, those like obsessive thoughts into goals. And that led to the creation of this channel. Barb Hawk says, I'm so sad you were bullied. Yeah, it sucks. Like, being bullied really sucks, and it affects me to this day. Alex says, did you have a lot of good organization skills, good attention to detail? I had really good attention to, I would say attention to detail, maybe. When I was younger, I had a really like good memory, like almost a photographic memory. That's kind of slipped a little bit as I've gotten older. Oh, we have an update here. It says per New Mexico DOT closure on US ID both directions due to crash. Is there someone coming up and talking to cars? It's like someone in a jacket talking. Oh, are the cars moving? One of the cars is moving. Ryan says, for anyone that says bullying is a rite of passage, no, it's not. I couldn't agree with you more, Ryan. It is, bullying is a crime. Like any adult, when adults do things that the bullies did to me as a kid, they would go to jail. And it really is, there's a huge failure in the education system about, them. Okay, the people in front of me are not moving, but everyone else is. And there's like a real big failure, just the education system in keeping kids safe, keeping kids from being tormented. Do I consider Vince McMahon a bully? Yes. Does anyone want to talk to me? Hello.
So, how you doing?
Good.
So, 2-vehicle collision.
Yeah.
A lady got lifted up from a helicopter and she's been taken to the hospital. There's a red SUV on the right-hand shoulder.
Yeah.
One's flipped over. The police officers, they're up there. They're filling out a whole bunch of paperwork.
Okay.
And the people in front, they said they've been waiting for an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, I've been waiting around that same amount of time.
Yeah. So, their first tow truck was about 45 minutes ago. They wouldn't let him help out. He wanted just to help out, but he wasn't on the list apparently to do that.
Okay.
So 2 more tow trucks came up, but I don't know what's going on because I went up there to talk to everybody.
Yeah.
But they're not allowing us to move.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's looking pretty bad right now. Obviously, you can see it's kind of, the more you go up, it's making a horseshoe right now.
Yeah.
People over there, so. Yeah, we're just playing the waiting game.
Yeah,
right now.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the information.
You take care.
You too. I'm going to move up a little bit. I don't think this is actually advanced. I just think that people are filling in the space. Someone had to be helicoptered out. I didn't see the helicopter. All right. Well, you guys heard that, right? Have I had to use my 4x4 button again? No. Savage Mister said, a bully find me on Facebook recently and apologized, saying he's seeing the same traits in his kids and feels terrible. Well, he should feel terrible. Like, yeah. I mean, I guess props to the guy for apologizing, but man, there's some people, I mean, I don't know how you reacted. I didn't know if you were like, screw you and screw your bully children, but I might not be gracious. Like, I don't need to be gracious. I don't need, and props to you if you were kind. I try to be kind, but it's also not your responsibility and not my responsibility to clear their conscience. Christmas Ham says, I apologize to my bullies because I still ended up cool even when they tried to take me down. Mystic One says apologies are nice, but damage has already been done. Yeah. I mean, I'm all for like people trying to better themselves and make better, but again, I'm not around to make anybody to clear anyone's conscience, because you know, I mean, I almost killed myself because of bullying. So that's how bad it got. People need a headlight alignment? What's wrong with their headlights? I mean, I think I would forgive because I feel like not forgiving people is like carrying a burden around, but yeah. I'll forgive you, but I'm not gonna, you know. As a younger person, and even as a young adult, I spent a lot of time apologizing to people for just being myself, and I don't know. I don't do all that much apologizing these days. Not that I never apologize, because sometimes I'm an a-hole and I need to apologize, and when I feel like I've done wrong, I absolutely 100% apologize. Do I have a backup detour or an alternate route? Jeremy, I am in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico. There's nowhere to turn around to. I'm going that way. There's one road going that way. That road goes back that way. The guy that talked to me, he didn't have any suggestions. Yeah, plenty to drink. I have plenty of orange Fanta. Plenty of Five Nights at Freddy's orange Fanta. Wacky Boom Back. He says, I was bullied in kindergarten, 12th grade, every day to the point where I had a mental breakdown. I was in the mental hospital for 3 years. I have major OCD and Tourette syndrome. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's really damaging, especially to young kids who are developing, who are just trying to understand the world, and to have to get up every day and go to a place where they're supposed to be able to learn and supposed to know that they're going to be safe, and know that they're just going to be harassed and bullied and told how worthless they are every day. It breaks my heart. Chubby Tucker says, Jacob, that was actually me saying that, not Wacky. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize if I was reading it wrong. I got no more state fairs planned this year. Yeah, you can see the sun setting here. Yeah, it's maybe there were people where they said a lady was helicoptered, so that means there's a serious injury. They may not be able to move the cars. Just if there's people, maybe people can't be moved. We just sit here. We don't have any choice. We accept the things we can't affect, the things we can't change. I have about another hour to drive. Yeah, there's no side roads. There's nothing. It's just fields. I looked. This is a pinch point. Crashbach, thank you for the super chat. Have you ever done any haunts in Maryland? I have done. Is it, oh man, Barrett's? I think Barrett's in Maryland. P.S. Very glad you could be yourself and not apologize for it. Your inspiration so many. Thank you, Crashbox, and thank you for the super chat. It took a long time. Like, it took a long time, you know. I would say less than 10 years ago. You know, where I really learned to appreciate myself and to really feel like I was someone who was worth something. Tomb G89, thank you for the super chat. Of course, they do have to open this up at some point. We've probably got traffic backed up for miles and miles and miles. KT Rapper, no Williamsburg trips planned right now. Caden Holt, thank you for the super chat. Says, love the videos. Been watching since you visited Lake Winnipesaukee. Have people shut their vehicles off? Looks like everyone's got their vehicles on. They probably want their air conditioning on. I think you need to keep your lights on too. You're sitting on a road, you have to have your lights on. You can't turn your lights off when you're like in traffic. What am I looking for the most at Not Scary Farm? Honestly, I haven't done a lot of research. I don't know much about the new haunts. I know there's 2 new haunts. I just love it every year. Every year I have a good time. So I'm excited to get back there. Connor, thank you for the super chat. It says, hey, Carpetbagger and everyone. Well, thank you. Jeremy, thank you for the super chat. Could you make it to Arizona at least? I'm not sure what that question. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm sorry, I don't follow, but thank you for the super chat. We're going to Kennywood soon. I don't know. Theme park season's kind of over, guys. There are Halloween events. Kennywood wouldn't let me film in the haunts. Oh. Could I make it to one state over? Man, I'm not following you. I'm in New Mexico and I'm stuck in traffic. I don't know. I'm not sure what your question is. Arizona is that way. Texas is that way. There's not a lot of options. Why did I stop having closed caption? I never did anything to the closed caption. I don't know why. I don't know what YouTube did. That's not on me. To let spooks ride with you, the frightmares. I had a few people in the comment section complain that auto captions weren't working. And I'll just be honest with you guys. I didn't know YouTube had captions. Deseret said, I turn around, find a hotel. I have a hotel booked for tonight. I'm really not that. I want to be pretty clear here. I'm really not worried. I'm really not panicking. I'm just waiting. I'm pretty sure you guys trying to help, but it's not. There's not a real problem here other than I just need to wait, and I will get to my hotel eventually. I don't want to go back. I want to go forward. I got a long way to go. I don't know, like that town back there, like the next town that might, I'm going to drive back to Texas to find a hotel. I don't, maybe you guys haven't been out to this part of the country before. Jeff says, he's not live streaming looking for advice, just passing time. Yes, Jeff. Jeff is right. I'm not looking for a solution because the solution here is to sit and wait. I was just bored. That's why I put on the live stream. Yes, gentlemen. This is a very rural part of the country. Only very small towns. There's not a way around, or like if I got back there and tried to find my way around, I'd be driving back roads and dirt roads, and obviously if there was a better way around, all these other people wouldn't be waiting here the same. It's just there's people wrecked in the road, and I'm not going to be able to move until those people are moved. I'm not sitting here feeling sorry for myself. I am happy that I am safe and not in a car accident. Flambe, this is, why do you say, who are you in the haunts? I don't know. When someone comes charging up to you, feels like that would be a proper question. How many pressed pennies do I have? Oh, it's got to be over 1,000 now. Oh, the person behind me just turned their lights off. Alan Buck, thank you for the super chat. Hi, I'm from Yorktown, Indiana. Can you say hi to my wife, Heidi? We love you and Jen. Hello, Heidi. Hope you are doing well. Are you the lunatic? Yeah, it was called The Lunatic. And first I thought the woman was the lunatic, but then I figured out the guy wearing the human skin mask was the lunatic. Are my doors locked? I mean, I'm not worried about pirates. I mean, this isn't like, I'm not even on like an interstate, guys. This is, you know, a small highway out in the middle of rural New Mexico. Oh boy. Yeah, for anyone new here, basically, I was driving along maybe an hour and a half ago, hour 45 minutes ago. Traffic came to a dead stop. Apparently, there was a very bad car accident. So I'm just waiting, and I turned on the live stream here to pass the time. I would like to go back to Hawaii and see some of the other islands. Miriam Hogan says, do you know that Oconomowoc had put up a small section of Wizard of Oz statues, murals in Yellow Brick Road in the center of town? I'd heard that, but I haven't been out there. I actually lived in Oconomowoc for a while. Yeah, I'm headed to California. It's going to take a few days, though. I'm getting there on Wednesday. I don't know where I am, guys. Troy McGinnis. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's one of the cars. That was a tow truck with one of the cars. So that's a good sign. But Trey McGinnis asked, Jacob, just call in a helicopter. Oh, there's the other car. All right, we might start moving here in a minute, so I'll have to end the live stream and start moving. Trey McGinnis, just call in a helicopter and get your hell in no time. Just kidding, of course. Thanks for the entertaining live stream. Well, thank you, Trey. I appreciate the super chat. So yeah, that was at least 2 cars, or may have been a third, at least 2 cars that they just moved. There's the coppers. Noob Slayer, thank you for the super chat. Little do the people around you know there is a car with 900 people in it. Love your videos, your signature style, and your presentation attractions. Perfect. Lightning in a bottle. Thank you so much. It's very kind. I'm not really concerned about where I am. I'm more concerned about where I'm going. No, Natalie Crow, they don't have the Shacktober anymore. They went back to doing Dark Harbor. I wish they did both. I wish I could go to Dark Harbor and Shacktober. Kevin Kalika, thank you for the super chat. Will you go back to the National Surf Museum? I know your camera got straight. Yes, I will go back when I'm in the San Diego area. Ryan says, can you imagine the world's longest car from Desertland getting in an accident? That'd be bad. That'd be really bad. Me and Jen are talking about we're going to go to a wrestling show out in California. I mean, a GCW show that we're going to try to go to. Right now, guys, I'm just trying to get to California. Okay, another car went by. And possibly letting the other traffic go by. Do you like Epic Universe? I loved Epic Universe. Oh, look at this. I think they're letting that eastbound lane go. Probably only one lane open, so they'll probably be letting us go here momentarily. Of course, I can't drive and live stream at the same time, so I should probably put this to bed. I do want to thank you guys. I'm not anywhere near Route 66. What is Joey Styles' famous quote? Oh my God! Stream instead of driving. No, I need to get some rest tonight. But thank you guys for keeping me company. It is greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. There'll be a new video out tomorrow. And until next time, this one's in the bag.